All right, just got to school for day 2 of setting up my 3rd grade classroom. It's the last day of summer school. I only worked half day today, and summer school I think ended at noon. So it's about 12:40. I just stopped, got some caffeine, and I'm gonna go in and work for a few hours. I'm looking at some houses this afternoon at like 4:30, so I have time to kill. So gonna try to get some stuff done today, and I'm hoping that there's nobody in my room right now and that they got all their stuff packed up for summer school and are out. Otherwise it'll be a little awkward, but we're gonna find out. All right, I'm in my room. My badge would not work on the door, so luckily there's like a childcare that's at our school this summer, so they are here every day, and the doors are open in the front then, that way families can come in and out and drop off the kids. So I was still able to get in, and then I just need to find out either they were trying to tell me I no longer work here or I broke my badge somehow, and both of those are very possible. I don't know which one is which, so I'm gonna email somebody and find out if they can either fix my badge or if I should start packing up instead of unpacking my stuff. Anyways, summer school's done. My room actually looks really good. I think that they had kindergarten and it literally just ended, like I said, like 40 minutes ago. So whoever was in my room, you did a very good job of keeping it clean. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think there was 12 kindergartners in here today. And the janitors haven't been in yet. Like the garbage is full. Everything just looks great. So these 3 chairs aren't mine. I think they brought them in since a lot of mine's like wobble stools and stuff, and it's a little bit big for kindergartners. So I need to just move those to the door. But I think I'm gonna tackle this, get all my furniture set up today. And I wanna tackle this mess and get that taken care of. I'm also very impulsive though, so we'll see if those are the 2 things I do once I get going. I'm gonna get the email sent for my badge so that works, get some music going, and get to work. All right, email was sent. Of course, my battery's super low. I do have my second one with, but I don't have the charger for my batteries with. I left that at home. So hopefully the second battery's full so I can document this all day. Otherwise, I'll try using my phone. First up, I think I'm just gonna get the tables and the furniture out. I usually, for the first part of the year, just put it all the way around the outside of the room. I like how open it feels, and that's all I got. So this table will stay here. And then I just kind of put the tables around the outside and keep the middle super open. The square table will go here. So let's get that taken care of. All right, let me flip you around and show you what we're working with so far. This is what you see when you walk in the door. Now, I don't think I'm gonna use this table, so it's sitting there for right now, but I'd have my small group table in my desk, and then all the tables like this with the carpet, the chair I sit in when I'm doing read-alouds. So that's kind of like the overview. I really like this layout because it keeps the middle of the room really open. Makes my room look huge. It's not, trust me, if I had the tables going not against the walls, it would look small. It's not that big of a room, I promise. These will have student names on them. These drawers last year we used as storage for their Chromebooks. And by we, I mean me, I guess, or me and my class. So, have plenty of those. And then this one over here has 2 big ones. So that's the odd man out, so I stuck it on the end there. So easy access for their Chromebooks. Obviously they don't charge them there, but they only need to charge them like once a week or every couple days. So I have a charging station back there. The charging station's back there behind my desk. They plug in as needed, but this is just for like quick access to grab and go. Right now I have this circle table back here. I don't know if it'll stay there. We usually have like a short table just for like puzzles and stuff. Kids can sit there and work, but it's not like a assigned table spot. And then these 2 tall tables against this wall. I only have 21 students this year. So with all the tables with chairs at it, right now I have 24 spots, plus if they want to work down there, and if no one's working there. So we have plenty of room. That's why I don't think I need this table. I don't want to take up the space if I don't need to. Last year when we had to really distance kids, I had this as a tall table as well. I put the legs back on and had 3 tables over there. But as of right now, we don't have to have them distance out that far, but we'll see if that changes. And I left this space open over here because I have a nugget couch. I could not have it last year, and as of now, I will be able to have it. So I'm thinking it might go there, or maybe the circle table will come up here and the nugget can go back there in that corner. I don't know. Or maybe I'll make room for it over here. But I'm just kind of leaving space for now. But at least the tables are out in the general area they'll be. The chairs are at the tables. And all is good with that part. As much as I don't want to, I think this is what I need to tackle next, because this is a disaster and I don't know where I'm gonna put a lot of this stuff, and I need to figure that out before I move other stuff, I think. So let's do this part now. Progress update. It's not gonna look like much, and it probably isn't, but it felt like a lot. I kind of got in that mode where you move everything from one spot to a different spot to another spot. Does anybody else do that? Because I feel like I just moved everything, but I feel like it's much more organized. So this back table right now pretty much is just all picture books. If you watch part one, I was scanning those into Libib, and I've decided since then I'm gonna use BookSource. It just has more options for being free. So I do need to rescan those, but that did not take me long at all. So I'm gonna leave them out. So that's pretty much what almost all that is picture books. So just ignore that's there because that stuff's practically put away. Back area, I didn't mention this before, but don't be judging my Birks and socks. Love my Birks, but I like being barefoot in here, so I like wearing socks. Okay, that was a sidebar. Back here, we have all of our picture books for Fontespinnell curriculum. I've got my microwave, and then I do need to relabel this stuff because they're kind of falling off and there's not what they said. Not everything's accurate anymore. I try to be organized, but we all know me, it won't last long. This is where there's random stuff in here right now. A couple of these will be for charging Chromebooks, the plugins back there, and then just like small group stuff. So that's pretty organized. My desk is looking good. I didn't pile anything on there. The area that we have the most is just, this is stuff that's gonna go in this cabinet. And Joe, you had the best idea. He said I should just ask my custodians, since they're doing the shelves over where my library is, if they could put, maybe I'm thinking like one, even one would help, but maybe two. So I can, instead of stacking everything on top of each other, have like maybe math on the bottom, then like art supplies, and then one more of random stuff. So I'm gonna see if they'll do that, because then this stuff can go in there instead of me just shoving it in there and having to pull and hope it all doesn't fall out. It can be a little bit more organized, because this side is all my students' games, so I don't want to mess with this side. Really am pleased with how that side turned out. So a couple shelves there would help, and this stuff I can always move. It doesn't need to be hanging there. Okay, anyways, so that stuff needs to go away, and then this is art stuff and STEM stuff, same with all that, which can get mixed in both with stuff up here, and if I get shelves in there, over there. So I feel like we're sitting pretty good. I think this is gonna be my next area to tackle, because I can't really do anything with this stuff until I know if I can get shelves in there, so I'm gonna leave it for now. Find out if there's stuff here that I need to find homes for, or what the deal is with it, and then once I get this area set up, then I can put my Secret Stories posters back up here. So let's tackle this area now. Okay, next up, I'm gonna put up my Secret Story posters on that wall. If you don't know what they are, I have a video talking about it, so you can just go look and find that. If I remember, I'll link in the description. But they are my favorite. I got them like the end of the year last year. Hung up really fast with painter's tape last year, and like I got them probably end of February, early March, and then, you know, by like end of April, a couple were starting to fall down. So I need to find a better way to hang them up. I don't really know. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe hot glue, because then you can just peel it off the wall, you know? But will that ruin the posters? I'm gonna do a test, because the cover is like the same material as the posters, so I'll do a test. Otherwise, I have some like Velcro squares I could use. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But when I got them last year, I just threw them up in random order. And I've actually went to Wyoming with Katie and spent like 16 hours listening to her give a PD. So there really is no right way to put them up, but last year I really did just throw them up there randomly. So now that I know more about them, I am gonna try to organize them a little bit more, maybe by like the vowels and then just consonant blends and whatnot. But also, I just am gonna put them up in a long line, and I think I can get 3 rows is what I had last year. So it might not all work out, but we're gonna see what happens. So I am gonna try to organize them on my carpet first and then put them up. So let's organize them. So much for that plan. I just went the vowels A, E, I, O, U, and then from there just went in a colored pattern. So space is there for the quote that's already up there. Hopefully this fits around it, but I think we'll be able to make it work. So time to hang these bad boys up. Probably will start with that top row and then work my way down. We'll see. As far as hanging them up, like I said, I don't want them to keep falling. So I have a wireless glue gun. I think I'm gonna put painter's tape, like a strip on the back, and then put the glue on the painter's tape to the wall, instead of that way it's not right on the poster. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. We'll fail together. And they're up. That took a little longer than I thought, but not too bad. It was like 35 minutes, and if you notice, it only took me to the 3rd row to think about, I could just grab the whole pile, bring them over here so I don't have to keep walking back and forth. But I'll flip it around. Did I get them perfectly centered? No, off by a little bit. If you watched after the 1st row, I contemplated grabbing that whole strip of tape that I'd put on there just to kind of make it so they were level and shifting them over, but then I decided I really don't care that much. So I can always just put like a little something down the side there, because I really honestly don't care. My quote today reader, tomorrow leader, obviously did not fit up there with all of the posters. So I took that down, but that was just on cardstock and also had letters curling and stuff too. So I think I want to cut that out on vinyl anyways, and obviously we'll make it a little bit smaller so I can put it up again, just we'll do it with vinyl. Like my wall of wisdom over here is vinyl and like hasn't peeled up at all. It's been doing real good. So I kind of want to do that just so that way I don't have to replace it ever. But I think the glue, the hot glue, I think it's gonna work. I put little squares on all the posters and all 4 corners, put a dab of glue and put them up. And I don't know, I feel like it's gonna work pretty good, so I'm excited. So I got those up. Oops, my camera died, so onto the phone. Anyways, I think the hot glue is gonna work good. I'm confident about it. And ideally, I won't ever have to take it down until they paint this wall or whatever. So when I do, I think it'll come down easily, but I also don't want to take it down for a few years. So like I said, we'll get stuff back up there. Moving on. Honestly, I think that's gonna be about it for today. I have about 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, so I'm gonna leave. But I think I'm just gonna scan in these books and get those put back, but I already showed you and told you about that, so I'm not gonna, and I don't have a camera, so I'm not gonna try to do it on my phone. So I'm gonna stop there for today. I will be back to get these shelves taken care of and get students' names and labels and stuff and book bins out and all that stuff. So I will be back with day 3 of setting up my classroom real soon. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned.